I don't really care about my girlfriend's mom. My girlfriend and I have been together for almost 6 years. We just moved into a house that I bought and own, a month and a half ago. I'm a first-time homeowner and this is my first time living on my own away from my parents. She's been living in an apartment for a few years prior to moving in here. We make enough to live comfortably, we bring home around 80K combined, and as a result I was able to buy a pretty big house for the two of us, nearly the size of my parents' home. I alone pay the mortgage and utilities, since it's my house. Girlfriend has been generous enough to buy groceries, subscriptions. She also paid for some of the furniture we had when we moved in. The issue here came up about a week ago. Girlfriend's mom and isn't well off. She lived in a trailer with her abusive boyfriend and they broke up a few months ago, so she'd been living with her mom and mom's husband. Anne's mom died a couple of weeks ago from cancer, and now her mom's husband is kicking her out. She has the possibility of living with my girlfriend's sister and her boyfriend, who live with the boyfriend's parents, but Anne's been insistent on moving in with us. I am firmly against this. It's my house, I'm very much enjoying living on my own, and honestly, I don't want anyone else here. It's not my fault that her mom hasn't done anything to improve her financial situation, and I shouldn't be forced to endure the consequences of her actions. The fact that she isn't even looking at apartments, other trailers in that area, or a job just shows me that she intends to move in here and stay here. I can tell my girlfriend doesn't want that either, but wants to cave and ask me to allow it, though she's been avoiding the subject directly with me given the uncomfortable situation she's understandably in. I love her to death, but she's a massive pushover when it comes to her mom. She had me drive to Walmart to get food and cigarettes for her mom when we started dating, because her mom was too lazy too. My girlfriend's sister has been saying I'm an asshole because we have a bigger house, and can easily take her in. I told her outright, it's not my mom, and not my problem, which caused her to throw a tantrum on the phone, and she accused me of trying to make her mom homeless. I've been feeling guilty, but I want to hold my ground. I don't want to enable her mom to sit around here all day drinking. Update 1. My girlfriend and I are fine. We talked about it and agreed since it is my house, I would be the one to grow a pair and say no. Her mom came up to visit, probably to scout out the house she thought she would be living in, and I laid it all out for her over dinner. After sitting down and having some small talk, I essentially said that under no circumstances would she be moving in with us, and that was that. She got pretty agitated, trying to guilt me with what's the big deal? Where will I go? I'll be on the street if you don't let me move in. I started to reiterate that it's not our problem, but I suggested public housing, some local assistance programs like food pantries, etc. She still wasn't having it though. She's very entitled. She said it would be a lot easier, for her, of course. These people only think of themselves, if we just let her move in. She didn't want to go through the hassle of applying for public housing, she doesn't want to have to go to the food banks, stuff like that. We kind of went back and forth, talking over each other, and it escalated to the point that I kicked her out. Didn't lay any hands on her, but I took her plate of food and threw it out, and told her to get the hell out of my house. She left, after some yelling, and my new neighbors saw the whole show of her cursing me out and peeling out of my driveway, chewing up some of my yard during the process. So that was fun. When the yelling started, my girlfriend retreated to our bedroom, and after her mother left I went back in to find her crying. After giving her some time and cleaning up dinner, I didn't so much throw her mom's plate out as I did launch it at the trash can, so it was everywhere. I went back in and we had a long talk about what happened. She told me I did the right thing, but I had scared her with all the yelling. She has a lot of childhood trauma, unsurprisingly, but I reassured her that her mom wouldn't be coming back, and this whole thing was over. So far, that's rung true. I suggested she give therapy a shot since her family is such a mess and she has a lot of baggage she could talk out, and she agreed, only asking if I would attend some sessions with her, which I happily agreed to. She's been to 3 sessions so far alone, and a 4th one with both of us, and from what I've heard they've been going very well.